Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into Makeup by Ammo. I can't believe that it is the end of the year and this is my last video of the year. I'm so excited to show you guys a technique on how to always get the perfect cut crease where it's always even on both sides. When I think New Year's, I always think glitter, so I had to throw some gold glitter in there. So if you'd like to see how to get this very glamorous, very glowy, very fabulous New Year's Eve look, then please keep watching. For today, I'm going to start with a little bit of the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector just on my nose area because I noticed that my pores are looking a little large today. And now with the Burt's BB Cream, I'm just going to prime my face. Now adding some coverage with the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation. Highlight with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. And I'm going to go a little extra with some cream contour today. This is by Beauty Creations Cosmetics. And it's really dark, so I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger and then add it where I want it. And before this sets, I'm just going to use the big side of the Beauty Blender to just kind of bounce it in and blend it at the same time. See, it doesn't look as dramatic. To set everything for today, I'm going to use the holy grail of setting powders, the translucent Laura Mercier powder. To set under my eyes, I'm just going to use the Beauty Blender and a little bit of that powder. For powder contour, I'm also going to use the Beauty Creations Contour Palette. I love this thing. I'm going to use a combination of the warm and the cool tone. I'm going to do a little bit of baking underneath my cheeks and on my nose, but I'm going to keep underneath my eyes kind of free of powder right now. While that bakes, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows with the NYX Tame and Frame Pomade and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz Pencil. Now I'm just going to prime my eyes with a little bit of concealer and lightly set them with a skin tone colored eyeshadow. To figure out where my cut crease begins, I'm going to use a brown eyeliner. This is a kohl eyeliner by Prestige. And I learned this trick from Dress Your Face. And basically you just look straight into a mirror and then slightly bring your head back so that you can mark where that is. Just basically making little lines right above where my crease is. Then we're going to connect it. Now I like to use the other side of the pencil to start to smudge the line a little bit, and then repeat that same step on the other side. By doing this technique, you're sure to get the lines even on both eyes every single time because you're following your natural eye shape. Now I'm going to use my Morphe 35F palette for the first time on YouTube. I'm so excited about this palette and I've obviously already used it a little bit. So I'm just going to take a really light brown color. So I'm going to actually dip a little bit into the peach here and then dip a little bit into the cool brown color and then just put that right above that line that I created. Now I'm going to use a little bit of the eye primer just to clean up right underneath that line. And this doesn't have to be super duper clean. Since we already created that line as a guideline, you don't have to use too much product to clean it up. To create a really nice base for the glitter that I'm going to put on, I'm just going to dip into this gold champagne color and then also this deeper gold color to create kind of a medium gold. And I'm just going to apply this right underneath that line. The reason that I didn't do any baking powder underneath my eyes because I'm going to show you how to do the winged eyeliner trick with tape. Taking a clean piece of tape, taking off a little bit of the stickiness and bringing it from the outer corner of my eye towards the tip of my brow. I usually go a little bit below the tip of my brow. Outer corner of the eye, right under the tip of the brow. And press it on really well. My husband always says it looks like I'm having plastic surgery done when I do this. So before doing any other eyeshadow, I'm going to go ahead and do my NYC liquid liner. Now while my eyeliner dries, I'm just going to take away the baking that is underneath my cheeks and on my nose. And prep my lips. Now with the Morphe M507, which is like a really small, almost pointed blending brush, I'm going to take that darker brown that I had used and I'm going to use that line as a guide here. It's going to start to create a little bit of depth there. And you'll just want to go over that area until you get the desired kind of depth of the color. And just make sure that you take your time and really blend everything. I'm also going to take this C222 round contour brush with no product and just be sure that the edges are blended nicely. Now I'm going to mix that brown with a little bit of black and do the exact same step. This time I'm going right on top of the wing and blending in about halfway. And taking the other brush, I'm just going to blend right here. Now I'm going to repeat that step just with the black. I'm really concentrating it on the outer corner this time, so about a fourth of the way in. Switching over to the clean brush for blending. So now that all of the eyeshadow work, minus the glitter, is on, I'm just going to peel off this tape. You see how cut the wing is? I love this technique. There's a few different ways to make the eyeliner look cut, but I love doing this. I'm just going to blend on the brow bone. And now for the glitter. I'm just going to take a little bit of Fix Plus spray just on the back of my hand, and I'm going to get my finger wet in it and then place it on my lid. Very quickly with this Golden Girl, I love the name. This is by Colored Rain. Dip my finger into that and then place it on my eye. I'm going to use this MAC pencil brush just to get in the inner corners. And again, just follow that line. With a little bit of my translucent powder, I'm just going to place that under my eye and then wisp away. So just in case any little glitters came down. Just using my crease brushes, I'm just going to touch up a teeny tiny bit of that depth in the crease color. So I'm not picking up any additional product, just kind of using what I still have on the brush. For the lower lash line, I'm going to do a combination of that deeper brown and the black. Smoke out the deeper brown a little bit. Then stick to the black just kind of being on the outer halves. I think I'm going to bring it all the way in. Since I do have the gold glitter, I think I want to do the Artist Couture Gold Digger highlight again since it is a gold tone. I'm going to teach you a trick to really make it stand out for New Year's. So first you're just going to do it like you normally do. And then to really make it stand out on those high points of the cheekbones, you're actually going to use Fix Plus all over your face when it's almost dry. Then you add a little bit more, and I learned that from Mac Daddy himself. So picking up a little bit more, this side feels a little bit more dry. I'm just gonna go to the high point of my cheekbone. Do you see how that's popping? That is popping. Look at that. I love that like wet look. I don't want my blush to be too crazy bright or too intense because I want my eyes to really stand out, especially once I pop on my lashes. So I'm just going to take a little bit more of that warm bronzer from my palette, and I'm really going to play that up as if it's kind of my blush color. I actually thought that this blush that does come in the palette would be too dark for my skin tone, but I've been really liking it lately. So I'm just adding a little bit of that on top. So sticking to that brown tone theme, I feel like the brown lip was so big this year, and I called it like 2 years ago, I swear I did. Anyway, I'm going to use this really pretty lip liner in Cognac and this really awesome lipstick in Wish, and these are by Sourmet Cosmetics. Now I'm gonna add the lipstick. And I'm just gonna add mascara, and my lashes for today are by Simply Glam Makeup Studio. They're called The Perfect Pair. What a difference mascara and lashes make, right? Aren't these beautiful? So just to top off the look, since I did it so dark underneath on the bottom lash line, I'm gonna use that nude pencil by Sephora again. And I took a closer look, and it actually says that the color is called Infinite Beige, so just in case you wanted to pick one of these up. So here is the final look. So I hope that you guys really enjoyed this gold glitter cut crease. I hope that it brings a little bit of sparkle into your new year. Thank you so much for watching this video and so much for supporting me throughout 2016. I'm excited to do a lot of videos for 2017. So far, the highest requested video coming up would be to do a husband does my voiceover. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked this look. And don't forget to subscribe so that you can see all the fun stuff that I have planned for next year. Most importantly, till next time, stay beautiful inside and out. I love you all, and I will see you next year. Happy New Year!